Hey, what's going on? So, here's a look at the air conditioner graveyard behind my house. These are basically air conditioners that I pick up, and for whatever reason, they're just not worth cleaning, or they're broken and they don't work, or they're smashed. Uh, well, this one I just picked up recently. This is a Fetters. Yeah, I got this one yesterday. I think it's early 90s Fetters. This one I will not be working on. It's in rough shape. The grill's been repainted, the directionals are missing, and it's definitely not going to spend any time on that. That's probably why they threw it out. It looks like the cord melted. Pretty big one. This one is actually only I think it's less than 2 years old, and I picked it up off the street just like this with no case, no cover, and I don't have another cover that fits it, so it ended up here. Denali Air. It works perfectly. I plugged it in. It works perfect. No idea why they took the cover off and put it on the curb, but that's what they did. There's only a couple of, vintage ones that I would consider vintage. This one I was working on not too long ago. I think it's a General Electric. I don't remember what's wrong with it, and I just kind of lost interest in it. This big one, that's a Kenmore. This one probably works, or it did work. It's it's of that age where it's very tough to sell. Once air conditioners, once they're over 15 years old, 20 years old, nobody wants them. They're very hard to sell. Now, if they're in great condition, I'd probably clean them up and try to sell them. But this one, the grill's all yellowed. That's really all that's wrong with it, is the grill's yellowed. It's a huge air conditioner. This is an oldie right here. This I picked up like this. There's no cover for it. Maybe the people had it like an in-wall mount or something. This has got to be from the 70s. I think it's a Whirlpool. Yeah. Got big old compressor. Sure, that's made in the USA. Tag. I can't read any of this without my glasses. I don't know if the date's on there or not. It's got to be from the 70s at least. But, not much I can do with this. This one, the cord is cut off right there. I have a scrapper near me who, for some reason, cuts all the cords off the air conditioners. He never takes any of the air conditioners, he just cuts the cord off. Under that's a Gold Star. Again, that probably works. Not really anything wrong with it, I think, except for the side panels are broken off. I don't know what that is. This one probably works. It's just again, the side panels are busted up. so I never got around to that. I never have any spare side panels that fit the size unit, you know. This is a Casement air conditioner, Kenmore. That one does not work. Either the compressor was broken or refrigerant leaked out. I don't remember. It's a high air. This one actually isn't in bad shape. It's just got a broken spot on the grill. I think the cord is cut off of this one too. Yeah. So that one I just never got around to. This one, don't remember what brand it is, but I don't have the front cover for it. Same with this one. This is missing the grill piece. Looks like a high air. I'm not sure. This is a Gold Star again. It's missing the grill. This one here is huge. This one I remember was fairly newer air conditioner. It's an LG, but I think it had been dropped on the front. It's all smashed up. Same with this one, I believe is. That one's got no cover on it. I don't know what that is. Same story here. That's a Kenmore. There's a GE. These might work. They probably did work when I got them, but they're just a little too old, a little too beat up to spend any time on. That one's definitely been dropped. I get quite a few that have been dropped out of the window. This one's been dropped. If I see it's got a big dent on it, I don't even bother with it. Even if they work, usually the plastic cracks inside of it, and you end up with rattles and stuff, and I just don't bother with those. This one here is not in bad shape. I don't remember if I ever tried to plug that in. I don't even know what brand it is. Doesn't say. Man, there's a lot of mosquitoes here. Woo! If you see me flinching, that's why. There's just so many mosquitoes. Oh, what else we got? This is the only other one I have that's probably might be considered vintage. This one I got a while back. I believe it's from the 80s. Tried to sell this. It actually worked perfectly. I had the original box for it. I had the paperwork, the sales receipt. And I listed it for $40 on Craigslist. I got no responses. After a week, I dropped the price to $20. It got 0 responses. I mean, it was on there for a month and a half. Nobody wants it. And this worked perfectly when I got it. And I would not be surprised if it still works if I plug this in. It's been sitting out here in the elements for a while. Oh, I think the tab's broken off one of these. And more. This actually has this filter monitor thing, which is kind of cool. It's kind of gimmicky, but oh, this is really dirty. When I got this, it did not look like this. It was like perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was in nice shape. Yeah, the filter monitor is this It's that long tube. I don't remember if this worked or not when I got it, but it's just a little box on there, and there's like a little flipper thing with a mirror on it. It's just kind of a gimmicky thing. It's kind of neat though. Let's see if I can yeah, it's from 1989. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's quite old enough for people to really be interested in it as a vintage air conditioner. But this actually worked perfect. I really tried to sell this because I did not want to scrap it. It worked beautifully. Super quiet. Ice cold air. It was beautiful. But you know, I don't have anywhere to store all these air conditioners. I've already got a storage unit full of them. I got another pile here which I keep covered up, and I just don't have room for them. I should probably see if this still works, plug it in, drag it out of here. I'm not going to do that now, maybe at a future date. As I recall, that ran beautifully. Yeah, it's pretty sad nobody wants it, but I don't have the room for it. I think that's about it. And I got like 4 portables there. I really don't like working on the portables. They're kind of a pain. They're always missing the what do you call it? The exhaust kit, the window thing. They're always missing the drain plugs. They're kind of a pain to take apart. That's about it. I don't know what this is. Oh, that one's got no cover. I don't know. So there's a few in here you can salvage. Like that Gold Star probably still works. Or it probably did work when I got it. Who knows now? I mean, this might have still worked. I'm sure this little LG right here, I'm sure this one still works. I could probably plug it in right now and it would still work. This plug's probably got water in it now though. I can't tell. They usually get water in them and you're screwed. So that's it. And this is really nothing. Last year I had probably twice as many air conditioners back here. This pile is all ones that I've cleaned up. And they're currently for sale. I'm not gonna uncover them all. There's one, I kind of like these, these are all going back in my storage unit pretty soon, because they're only out here temporarily. That's a Sharp. I actually kind of like these Sharp air conditioners. I like these Japanese air conditioners. Usually from the late 80s, early 90s. I kind of like them. Not really sure why. I just do. It's a GE. See, most of these are around 10 years old, maybe more. I'll mess with that later. And there's more under this one. And there's more under that. Anyway, I'm not going to uncover them all. So, that's it. Maybe I'll drag that, whatever that was, that Kenmore. There it is. Maybe I'll drag that out and see if it still works next time. All right. See you later.